I want to talk about how you can buy any work of art that you want. There's a lot of gatekeeping in the industry, but there's a few things that I've realized that when done correctly, allow you to have access to whatever work you want from a gallery. The first thing is that you have to spend at least $10 million at that gallery. Now, that's a lot of money, but the reality is that big galleries are really very much like the Rolex store. Before you buy the Daytona or the hard-to-come-by watch, you have to have a track record. And there is a barrier to entry. In the top-tier gallery world, where galleries are regularly turning over $1 billion a year, buying $10 million worth of art from that gallery will give you precedence and a first choice for buying other works in the future that you want to buy. Hire an art advisor. Such as myself, I help clients to acquire works of art. I'm on a first-name basis with many gallery directors, artists, and so forth. But whoever you hire as your advisor, what you have to understand is that they need to know the market for the artists that you're interested in. If they're basically acting as an introducer, a socializer, someone who doesn't really understand what you're trying to buy, then they could chase names at the top of the market, or worse, foist other inferior works of art. Make sure that they're familiar with the artists and market that you want to be buying. The third thing that you can do is talk coherently about your collection. A lot of people don't really understand how to do this. If you want a certain work, you want to live with it, love it, cherish it, have it in your home, you need to make sure that the gallery understands that it will have pride of place and be important as a result of the other works that you have in your collection. Be able to flex institutional ties. This is very important. A museum affiliation, being on the board, being a trustee, being an advisor, giving a promise gift, being somebody who loans to a museum frequently, being on a first-name basis with the director of the museum. All of these institutional links really help to grease the wheels. The fifth thing is to buy conceptually difficult work as part of the work that you're interested in buying. If you're interested in buying a famous painting by a hot young artist, but you're also buying a pile of blankets by Jason Dodge, it'll show that you're conceptually inclined and an interesting and introspective buyer. And the galleries will also want to move harder to sell inventory. And as a result, they'll also favor you when it comes to deciding where to place a certain work. So those are the 5 things.
If you follow at least 2 of those principles when trying to acquire an in-demand work,
it will serve you very well in your pursuit as a collector. And if you're interested in learning more, you can DM or comment collect, and I'll send you a manual to help on your journey as a collector.